Oh, Black Friday, November 29th, and handicap the card at Aqueduct. Um, each racing day in New York, I make my selections for the entire card. It's available on my website, breedingwinners.com, for just $5. Today was a decent enough day. My second choice won the first race, paying $470. It kind of set the tone or number of favorites today. Um, Race number 2, my top pick won, paying $430. Early double was $8.10. Race 3, my top pick won, paying $6.90. And there the double was $7.30. Early pick 3, $31.50. Didn't have the winner in the fourth. After a scratch, I only had 2 picks. Race 5, my top pick won, paid $5.20. And I should say each of the races that I had top pick winner in races 2, 3, and 5, I had the cold exacta. Again, they didn't pay a heck of a lot. Race 6, my second choice won, paying $380. Race 7, my second pick won, paying $380. Then we got to race 8, where I picked the favorite on yesterday's YouTube video, Lady Mine. Had great confidence in this horse. And once again, the racing gods just love to make me look silly. And Lady Mine got off to a horrendous start out of the gate. Was spotted the field to quite a number of lengths, and she never really could get into contention. So that's the way that goes. As luck would have it, also, my third choice won, and my second choice was second for a $33 exacta. So, many ways, the racing gods just wanted to have a laugh with me, which I'm extremely used to. um, I didn't have the winner in race 9. My top pick was a nice price, around 15-1, and ran third, Tomicon. So you can see the result chart there for race 8, and the disaster with uh, Lady Mine, and the awful start was even money, and that's just the way that goes. So we'll take a look at the bankroll, and made the first $8 wager, and it was a loser, so we took the $8 loss for today. And again, the bankroll is you bet 1.5% of what's in the bankroll. So in this case, it was $8. And when you win, you take out 7% of the profit that was made on the winning wager. And you can see the rainy day fund, or the piggy bank, in the far right column there. And as that continues to grow with each time we cash a ticket. And so we'll move on to Saturday, November 30th. Well, the last day of November already. And I have decided to go with race number 4, maiden race for 2-year-olds, um, going a mile. And my top pick would be number 8, Tap It Easy. And Tap It Easy has run once before, and that was 6 furlongs on the turf, and stalked. The pace was 3 to 4 lengths off the early pace, and faded in the stretch. That was on October 31st, and it's worked out a couple times since. Looking at the past performances from Brisnet, it shows that the trainer, Michelle Gianjudo, Has one with 2 of 9 when horses making their first try at a route, and 2 for 4 when making the second career race. So I really liked those particular stats. And looking at the sire report, you see Tapiture has 63 previous winners of young maidens on dirt over the most recent 3 years. That's in that race frequency column. 14% came at 8 to 8.5 furlongs of those 63 young maiden dirt winners, which you'd say, well, it's a fair bit below the 22% average, which is in the gray column just under the word distance in the distance column. I only really get concerned in distance on the sire report when the sire shows less than 50% of the average. So if it was under 11%, then I'd really be concerned. 14%, I still give a passing grade to. And the layoff figure is 109, so right about average for getting winners at 23 to 36 days rest. And when you go over to the broodmare sire report, you see uh, Pioneer of the Nile as the broodmare sire, and 30% of 47 winners came at 8 to 8.5 furlongs. So you get some better long distance breeding on the female side, and the layoff figure of 152. That's really the one number that caught my eye, that kind of pointed me to this particular horse and this play. So, in looking at the trainer stats, they're really quite good. Although on a it's really for all dirt winners by this particular trainer, because only shows one previous young maiden winner on dirt. So Michelle doesn't have many 2-year-old maiden winners, um, but not too particularly concerned about that. My second choice would be number 9, Arch's Assault. And Arch's Assault has run twice before. First race was at Finger Lakes, going 5.5 furlongs on a sloppy track in a $132,000 race. It's quite a spot for making a career debut, and really showed nothing. Was well beaten, finishing 7th in a field of 8. And then shipped down to Belmont. Belmont at Aqueduct on November 3rd, and tried turf, going a mile and 16th on turf. And from post 11, went out and took the early lead and held the lead to the top of the stretch, and actually ran on pretty well to only get beat 4.5 lengths. That's quite an improvement there for Arch's Assault in the second career race. So this horse certainly on the improve, and had to make my second choice. And just as a default for a third choice would be number 2, New Matthew. That really will only come into play if one of my top 2 picks is scratched. It's fairly likely that I would split my $8 wager and go $4 to win on both 8 and 9. But we'll make that final decision closer to post time. So we'll leave it at that for now, and wishing you a wonderful and profitable weekend.